animal.
You can get
Bossman,
rid of
I'm not
me.
saying nothing.
Bossman, give me a few minutes.
Yes, we have evidence for 3 years.
3 years? No, are you out of your mind?
Okay. So, right now, you are going to get arrested. Okay. I need to speak to you because this has been going on for a while. Completely up to you if you want to speak to me or not.
Okay, but I
Hold on. Let me finish. If you do want to speak to me and you have an explanation for whatever it is that you may have done, I'm going to read you your rights and we'll go from there. Just to get kind of like a baseline. This is kind of like your chance that you get to explain yourself before you go to court.
okay. Can I just ask, please? I don't know how to
Okay,
pick
listen.
up my daughter after school.
We will talk about that later too.
Oh,
You have been told for last year I reminded you corporate on the watch. Before that I explained you corporate is on the watch. Please do not do 1 minute catching. I have evidence and piles and piles and piles and piles of evidence with detailed note, and corporate is, this is me right now, corporate is coming after me for you.
Okay,
That's all I have to say.
Can you
Mr.
please
Benson.
not send me to jail
Mr.
for my
Benson.
daughter? I have
You've been
nobody
told
else.
before.
Mr.
I have
Vincenia.
nobody else.
Excuse me, I told you you had a past record. I worked hard for 6 years to drag you out of that. You had all whatever drugs, felonies you have. You did not listen. I gave you my store keys. I trusted you. And guess what? You robbed me for over and over and over. I have.
Not been.
Mr.
You've
Vincenia.
been recorded now.
Enough.
You've been
Step out.
I'm
Just so you know, you've been recorded.
No
right now.
matter what happened, I have a 5-year-old dog, 7-year-old daughter
Okay.
that needs to be picked up, and I have nobody else.
No problem.
Regardless of what happened, I don't know how.
Okay. So
Can we resolve this away without taking me to jail?
unfortunately, it's not up to me.
Who is it up to?
It's up to him.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is a lot that we need to talk about.
Okay.
All right. And I cannot force you to talk to me. We can have a conversation. Maybe get a better understanding why this happened, if you want to. But I have to read your rights. Okay? Simple, because I'm gonna be asking questions. All right. All right. So the first right you have is you have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Number two, any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Number three, you have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statements and during any questioning. Number four, if you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statements and during any questioning. Number five, if at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any of the questions, you are privileged to remain silent. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Okay. You want to speak to me?
I have never, intentionally done anything wrong to hurt you, Tina.
Mr. Vincenia, I need you to step out, please. We cannot do this back and forth thing. If you're going to keep doing this, then I cannot do an interview.
I don't know what he's talking about, for 3 years and stuff.
Okay.
No,
How long? To the best of your recollection.
I don't feel like I've been stealing.
You don't feel like you're missing out. So what exactly
I
do you
feel like
you've
he
been doing?
treats us very unfairly.
Okay. What is
All of us.
What is unfairly to you?
There was one girl's been working here 6 years. She still makes minimum wage. He doesn't give us any appreciation, and I don't mean to come off, as excuses and anything, but he's a hard man to work for.
Right.
And I never intentionally meant I never in my mind stole anything.
Okay.
I just feel like we're all treated so unfairly,
Right.
and
So what?
I mean, I know that
What do you think happened when you're pocketing money, or when you're taking money from the register, or when you're not bringing stuff up, and then later on adjusting it?
I understand. It wasn't a lot,
Okay.
and
So-
I didn't mean. I know it did. It doesn't sound good, but
It's fair. So, just to get a time frame, listen, it's a lot. It's a lot of video. It's a lot that you have been done, and you know it. And I am not
I
judging you by
haven't been doing
Hold
that
on,
for
let me-
years.
I understand. I understand. It might not be for years, but it's been going on for months. Okay. So approximately, best recollection. I'm not trying for you to snitch on yourself, but to the best of your recollection, if you can pinpoint how long ago this started happening.
Months.
Months. Before Christmas of last year? Or around Christmas? After Christmas?
Yeah.
So like the beginning of this year?
Yeah.
Okay, beginning of this year.
I
Like
mean,
January, you
I've
think
been
maybe?
here 8 years. I'm not that type of person. I'm just not.
Alright.
And
So you always kept the same schedule, correct?
yeah,
Alright. So
for the
it's
most part.
Tuesday to what day? Saturday?
What do you mean?
Tuesday to Saturday.
Days
Right?
I work. Yeah.
Tuesday to Saturday. From 8 to 3 p.m. 2:30 to...
Approximately.
Yeah, okay. If you started taking money, what was the initial amount that you were taking that you can recall?
A couple dollars here.
A couple dollars is what? Like
Like-
$2?
Yeah, like
$2.
$5.
$5. It started with $5.
Yeah, I mean,
Was it every day back then in January?
no.
No.
I
When did
mean-
it become every day?
I think I was doing it every day. I mean, it was $1 here, $2 or here and there. You know, and it's like in the tip jar.
Or are we only
It's like
talking about $1 a month? Like $1, $2?
I didn't take like 20s and big amounts. I didn't.
Nobody mentioned 20s, but you did take 20s.
No, I would go and get change a lot.
Okay. Alright. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm trying
I understand.
for you to tell me a little bit to help me out, help yourself
I
out.
know, I'm trying, but I didn't like steal a lot, like at a time. It was little amounts,
Okay.
and it was.
So we're now basically in June. So basically a 6-month period, correct? Alright. Let's say if you were taking $5 per day, $10 per day, $20.
That adds up, is what you're saying.
Okay. How much do you think you have stolen from the store in total?
Not a lot.
Not a lot?
Very.
Now, whenever there's a cash transaction, I'm just looking at the patterns here. It seems to me like whenever there's a cash transaction, you don't ring up the cash transactions. You either ring it up, you cancel it, you don't ring it up, you put the money in, provide change, you split that amount into the tip jar, you take some cash then, or a combination of both, or later on you come back and take cash. So it's a lot.
Maybe I didn't realize. I don't mean. I didn't think I was doing it at all.
It's been every day for the past, at least for the past month.
It hasn't been that much. Not that it makes a difference.
What's that?
But I mean, I don't take a lot at a time.
Okay.
And I know that doesn't make a difference.
So a day,
But over time, it
how much do you take a day?
$10.
$10?
Yeah, but yeah. Tino, please can we handle this without actually arresting me? I've done so much for you too.
Did you give him his key back?
Please don't do this to me. I don't know how to pick up my daughter. It's my daughter. That's what I'm worried about.
You were told many times what she had done is enough damage to me. It's
I didn't
totaling 19,000 plus.
No, Is it?
There is no corporate will come after you, and this is my first
Can we
time.
handle this with a court date or something,
Please
please?
have my keys, and I gotta go.
Please, Tino, I'm begging you. I don't know what to do about my daughter. I'm gonna have an anxiety attack. Please.
You should have thought about that before.
I didn't mean to hurt you, Tino. I am 100% honestly
Can you get the
sorry.
keys, please?
I'm trying, but you keep it in the wrong thing. So step outside. I'll get you. Are you okay? You want an ambulance? Huh?
No.
Can you
No.
breathe?
I don't know how I'm gonna pick up my daughter. I have nobody else. I mean, I will leave. I will handle it in court. I will do whatever needs to be done. Tino, I'm begging you. Please don't.
No idea what.
No.
This is not my call. This is law and order. It's not my
He
call.
said it was up to you if we can handle it differently. Please, Tino, I've shown up every day for you for 8 years, and this has just started recently, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. My daughter, I can't do this to my daughter. Please, Tino. Can't we handle this a different way besides sending me to
Officer,
jail?
you do what you have to do. I cannot be interrupted. Only I get in trouble if I get interrupted now.
Would you allow me to not go to jail and we can handle it with some other kind? Me? Tino, I've done so much too for you. I've been loyal to you. And I apologize.
Loyal to you? How?
Mr. Vincenia,
For 8
you pick up your stuff and go, or
Yes.
I'm gonna have to.
No, you take care of it.
Okay, let's
Tino,
go.
This
please
is not-
don't send me to jail. I don't know what to do with my daughter or anything. I'm begging you, Tino. I will go to court and pay it all
I
back.
need to come get for this.
Tino, please. Oh my God. Why can't we handle this with some kind of a court date or something?
I don't think it can be an agreement for you to repay all this money back.
I don't know besides the amount.
What's that?
I'm concerned about picking up my daughter from, no, I don't have any.
From where?
From Boys and Girls Club where she's at, and she's already going through all this anxiety and stuff, and I got nobody to watch her. Nobody. I mean, it's just me and her, and I don't know how else to. Isn't there any way we could somehow handle it without taking me to jail?
I'm sorry.
I don't even have anyone to help me. How long would I have to stay in jail for? Like,
You can bail out.
how long does that take?
Hours. Okay. So let me ask you this last question. Throughout the time that you've been here, you think you stole more than $750?
750? I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I guess I have. I think some of the times if you see me taking 20s, it was exchanging money.
So
I didn't think
the
I was-
exchange does happen. The problem is you're not putting in what you're taking out. So that's not an exchange.
No,
How is that an exchange?
but I do, I know. But I don't take
You know the game you're playing.
I just don't know how to handle this with my daughter. Like, isn't there a way we can handle this out of jail?
Sorry.
If Tino said so, then I've been able to.
Yeah, I asked him many times.
I can't believe he's doing this. Is what I mean, I understand the issue. This is what I mean. He treats us all so badly. All of us. And honestly, I've told him I was going to start looking for another job because all of us feel so walked all over by him. And I understand that's no, you know,
the hospital?
I'm gonna have an anxiety attack.
Okay. What's an anxiety attack?
Just where I don't know what to do.
Does it allow you to breathe?
I mean, I'm
Do you
breathing,
faint?
but
Do you faint? Do you
I
feel like
don't
you're gonna
know.
pass out?
I don't know.
Do you want to get checked out?
I don't know what to do.
You're only delaying it by doing that, but I can get you.
I know I don't want to delay it.
Do you want an ambulance?
Take one of my medications.
I can't allow you to take any meds because I don't know what they are. I'm not a doctor. I'm not gonna start doing all of this. Yes, take it. Yes or no because I don't know.
I know, but then I'm gonna go into.
All right, let me get you an ambulance.
Because I take
Super Bravo 16.
I'm just like boggled. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to take care of my daughter. I don't know. I'm gonna try to ask her, but my daughter's gonna be traumatized. Is what I'm really worried about. She's gonna be afraid that, like I said, she just lost her father to cancer unexpectedly. We didn't know he had it, and he went into the hospital and didn't come out. And I don't want her to. I'm already having problems with her. Bad problems. Tino, can I please talk to you for a minute? Tino, can I please talk to you, please? Can I talk to you just for a minute? Please? Please. I don't know what to do with my child. That's who I'm worried about.
Do you have a friend?
What?
Do you have a friend?
No! I don't have
Do you have epilepsy? I mean, he says it's 19,000.
There's no way. There's no way. There's
So
absolutely
that's why I asked you. You give me an estimate how much you think you've stolen.
not nowhere near that.
Then how much?
A couple hundred over 6 months. I would take like $20 a day.
$20 a day?
Or so, yeah. I mean, I know that's not correct. That's not the right thing to do. But I did not steal $19,000.
Listen, that's what he's gonna claim. So that's why I'm asking
That's
you.
the way he does things. He's the most rotten person I've ever met. I can't believe he's doing this to me right now.
So obviously you know your fire clear.
Yes.
And yours will be trespass for a year. Subway. I don't know if Subway has to do anything with Walmart.
These are very, very expensive. I don't want to lose these. It's in my purse somewhere.
Sorry. I'll tie it off. Just hang out here with her. No, that's it. That's it. We'll go to the station. Oh wait, I have to get Era to go. Okay, Oliver. Step up. I'm sorry, Roosevelt.
I mostly just use like pregnant.
You're pregnant?
Yes.
How far along are you?
Month or two.
A month or two? Okay. Did you go to the doctor yet?
I have my appointments on Monday.
Okay. How many sticks did you pee on?
A couple.
Real hard to believe, huh?
Yeah, but yeah.
Is this your first?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then you
Yeah.
know. All right, so I'm just going to pat you down. Part of code. Is there anything on your person I should know about? No guns, knives, weapons of mass destruction. Al-Qaeda hiding in your pocket. Anything that'll cut me, gross me, outstick me, or make me have to go home? But I want to go home.
Sorry.
No?
Not me.
All right, I'm just going to pat you down out here. I know